What's up, family? Welcome to RealityBytesTV. It's been so long since we last hooked up, and I'm so excited to get back to giving you regular content that keeps you encouraged and inspired. So I want to talk to you for a few moments today about couch surfing critics. Couch surfing critics. Think about it and you can find out who they are. So recently, last week, we were at an event called Access Broadway that my daughter does, and her team from RISPA, hundreds of kids that go every year to compete for the regional competition of performing arts school, dance, musical theater, singing, the whole nine. And so we went last week, and mind you, I'm biased, so I'm thinking that RISPA is the tops and we have the best of everything, so that's just my own bias. Don't sweat it, don't trip, let's move on. So one thing that I thought about while watching performances from our school, from other schools, and you can look at some of the performances and you could say, as you sit comfortably in your chair with your notepad getting ready to critique the people that are up there, saying, you know what, they're okay, they're flat, they're sharp, or in the Randy Jackson words from American Idol, that's pitchy, dog. You can do all that and make a criticism about how they sound or how they perform, about how they dance, or whether or not their toe is fully pointed, all that stuff. That's fine. You can do that. You can even sit at home watching the music shows like we often do and say, oh, that person was just okay, or they were terrible, or why are they even up there? We could watch the blooper reels from American Idol and say, why are they trying to go to Hollywood? They don't deserve to go to Hollywood. Their singing is not all that. They're flat, pitchy, and again, they're pitchy, dog. All that. So I thought about it. I said, you know what? When I'm sitting here watching these performances at Access Broadway, I'm wondering what some observers are thinking as they're watching people perform and may think their performance is not all that, or it's just okay. And I think about how we oftentimes do that, and I think about what's important is the position that we do it from. Oftentimes, people make criticisms on what people are doing when they don't have the courage, watch this, to do it themselves. When they don't have the audacity or the gall to do it themselves. They don't think about that. They just think about the fact that I'm going to critique this individual on what is not happening in their performance or what's not happening in their presentation, when we can sit down and say all that we say from a position of having never done what they've done, having not had the courage to do what they're doing. Think about how crazy that sounds. I've never run track and field, but I can talk about how that person is slow. Now, that's not my story, I've run. But somebody can say, I never played basketball, but I can talk about how that person is not good at basketball. Really? Really? I've never sang a song, let alone sang a song in public, but I can talk about how they sound. Now, true enough, we can make determinations of what we like to hear, or what we like to see, or what performances we like to partake in. But at the end of the day, don't we think that it's a little crazy, a little off? Maybe this is my observation only, that it's a little different or weird to talk about who's doing what when we don't have the audacity to do it. So here's my encouragement to you all who have been in the past or today a couch surfing critic. My encouragement to you is get up, get on your feet, and do something. Get up, put the chips down, put the soda down, put away the ice cream, and do something so that you can now, with some substantial backing and some evidence, make a critique of what somebody else is doing. So if you are critiquing their basketball play, go play basketball. You're critiquing their singing, go sing a song. You're critiquing their snowboarding. I know it's not snowing outside, especially in Georgia. Go grab a snowboard. Go do something that would enable you to feel a little bit of what they're feeling. Because I'm thinking about those kids at Access Broadway, whether they were from RISPA or any of the other schools that performed. Those kids, good, bad, or indifferent for their performances, gold, high gold, platinum, if you're there, you know what I'm talking about. You have to be there to know it. Whatever you are, whatever level they were, it took courage. It took guts to go out and say, this is me, and I'm going to present this to you with hopes that you like it. That's all I got. If what you are seeing and hearing is encouraging you and inspiring you, do me a favor. Share this on all of your social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Carrier Pigeon, Message in the Bottle, however you want to share it. And I look forward to coming back to you again with more RealityBytesTV, where real faith meets real life. I love you guys so much. Peace.